Welcome to Interlaken in Switzerland. We've been here before, I think it was only last year, but it's a beautiful location. We've come here to do one thing in particular. So first we're just going to cook up some breakfast because we've only just arrived, and then we're going to get changed and do what we've come here to do. This breakfast looks vile. We've taken inspiration from Carol and Ken on the Life is Too Short channel for this meal, because they fry stuff and then put egg in it and just basically make a fried egg omelette-y type meal, and I thought, always said we'll do that, so now we've done it. But because of the colourings of the fat and the bacon and yeah, we've got 2 big fat sausages, little bacon bits and some scrambled eggs. Just have a look at this for the finished article.
Dirty egg. Honestly.
You excited? Bon appetit. That works a treat. Healthy too. Coffee yogurt. Switzerland's finest from Coop. Safety first, viewers.
As you can see, I'm shitting my pants now, but I'll be fine in a minute.
Bloody hell, it's freezing. You get in. Bum first. Or not. Is that right? Stable. It's stable. This is why we came to Interlaken on Lake Thun, however you say it, to get on the kayak. With views like this, and for my wents to pedalers, left, right.
I don't know that I've said before. Oh my god.
There's little bobby waves.
I don't know that I've said before, but I can't swim, so this is very brave for me. I keep saying I've got nothing to worry about, but it doesn't help really, does it? It's just like him being stood on a sheer edge and me going, don't worry babe.
You're in good hands.
But yeah, I mean, I've got my little life jacket thing and I've done it before, but it still just, I don't know. So yeah, it just makes me a little bit. Is that a stick?
Big poo.
It looks like a shit. Look, doesn't that look like a shit? That come from me because I was so scared. But yeah, this is fantastic. You shouldn't let things scare you because you would never experience it.
The one on the left is a stick.
Yeah. I'm feeling quite proud of myself right now anyway.
I'm proud of you too, kid. Hit the like button if you're proud of it. This is our campsite. That's where we're parked, to the right of that big tree. And that's where we came in the water, just that little slip there. And then just round that corner, there's a little river that goes down there into the main town of Interlaken. And Sarah's papping herself because there's a passenger ferry that comes across here, but it's literally a mile away from us as it comes across. The rules say you've got to stay 50 metres away from it. We're about 5,000 metres away from it. Just listen to this. Silence. remember from last time, there's a lot of fighter jets around here, and we've just seen a big, basically like a smoke trail from various planes all doing loop-de-loops and whatever. They must be doing a bit of training again. And just for anyone who's eagle-eyed, swap places.
Alan does all the driving. I do all the rowing.
And we don't need to steer right now, so I'm having a break.
We swap places. I feel a bit better in the back. I think it's because there's more boat in front of me and I can't see the water isn't directly in front of me either. So I feel a little bit more secure here, even though this back end's like lifted out the water. I don't know why.
Sure. Do you want to go over?
I don't. I'll get out and I'll never get back in.
You're fucking right, you'll get out, I'll force you out. Right, come on wench, pedal me back to the shore. I've got beer to drink. Quicker than that. That's jerky. We're going for a little granny paddle because Sarah can't swim. Look at that pitch. That's the pitch we really wanted. We're just the other side of that caravan because this is their view. This looks just like Lake Garda. Well, these water shoes are a blessing.
Breathe, as Wim Hof says.
Water snake?
Sexy.
Just to fill you in, we're at the same campsite in Interlaken as we came a while back.
It's just outside Interlaken, it's not in Interlaken. It's
Well,
about
just outside,
half-hour
yeah.
walk.
Yeah. We came to this site for one reason only, just to get the kayak on the lake. But everything else is just a bonus. Sun's out, we're just about to watch it set over the mountains. Unfortunately there's no clouds, so we won't get that amazing reflection in the sky that we wanted. But there's no wind, therefore there's lots of flies. Just going to make them disappear with this instead.
Today's Tuesday, so we've only got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday left, and then on the train Saturday. It's gone so fast. It's the longest we've ever been away, isn't it?
Yeah, it's been a bloody good trip. I'm talking like it's over, but it's not.
No.
Still got a few days left yet. We're thinking of heading towards Belgium for a night or two after this.
We do like Belgium.
I love Belgium. But hopefully we're going to go through France and get some of those little chocolate chip cookies.
He hasn't mentioned them cookies, he likes them.
I don't think I've mentioned them before, no.
Cookies and... what was the thing you wanted to buy?
Lay's crisps. What are we doing now?
Watching the sunset over an alpine lake. Don't really get much better, does it? With a beer. And it's warm. Not the beer. The weather.
Still got my shorts on. Still got my shorts on that I went in the water in.
I've got a skirt on. I took 5,000 outfits on this holiday and I've worn the same clothes every day, so now for the last 4 I'm trying to wear everything I bought.
It's a bit like we brought the kayak for 2-3 weeks and we're trying to use it before we go home just to make it worthwhile bringing it for all that time.
We've used it. Tick.
I reckon it's less than 10 minutes away from just dropping behind the mountain. There's literally a wisp of cloud. Wisp? Is that a word? Wisp?
Yeah.
Wisp of cloud in the sky.
Will o' the wisp.
Will o' the wisp. Fucking know where that come from.
don't know. I don't even know what it is. Is
on
it a
this-
cartoon character?
Yeah. On this campsite, at this time of the night, when it's good weather, because we've been here before, I mentioned it before, but we did a few nights here before. Every single night, everyone comes down to the water's edge, grabs a chair, grabs a brew or a book or a beer, and just watches the sunset. And
Why wouldn't you?
within 10 minutes of that sun going behind the cloud, you all bugger off back and put the big coats on.
I did want to bring a blanket, but I won't.
We were laughing between ourselves before. We'd be on the video going, oh, this is an amazing campsite, it's our favourite campsite, blah blah blah.
There's been so many.
If you had to choose, alright, Conagsy wasn't our favourite campsite, but was probably one of our favourite experiences.
Yeah.
But out of the 3 campsites that we know on this trip have been out of this world, which one would you choose as your favourite?
See, if I based it on a feeling, I'd say this one.
Okay.
Because
Lake's
I
Edge,
just feel
good
relaxed.
weather.
I don't feel overly stressed or anything at the others, but we got here, you're next to the water, the sun was shining. It's obviously it's everything. It's not, maybe if I come to here in the pissing down here it'd be a different opinion, but yeah, it's just relaxing. I think we came here, the plan was to not do a lot, wasn't it? It was get out on the water on the kayak and relax, and then just enjoy being here. And
there is something
it's
extremely relaxing about being on the coast or next to a lake, and it's even better when you've got, I think that mountain there's at almost 2,000 metres high. So when you are surrounded by beautiful mountains, your turquoise lake next to you,
dirtbag. Excuse me.
it just brings an air of calm.
But I think because we didn't have any plans as well, I think every other day it's been like, oh well, we're here for so many days, we need to go for a walk here and see that, we need to go for a walk here and see that. So we have just enjoyed being at the campsite.
So would you choose this campsite as your favourite of the trip?
As I say, based on a feeling and the way I feel right this second, yeah. We were saying last night, weren't we, which was weird, the Jungfrau campsite and Switzerland in general feels quite homey. We get this very same feeling in Keswick in the Lake District. It just feels like
Keswick feels like home.
Yeah.
Switzerland feels like home.
Yeah. So on that then, yeah, I'm not very good at this review thing. On that, I'd pick the Jungfrau one.
Well, my thoughts are, as a campsite, just specifically on the campsite, it's Caravan Park Sexton every day of the week. It's an amazing campsite. It's a premium site. It's 5-star.
It's got saunas where men get naked. I mean, what do you want?
Everything you could possibly want, and the surrounding area makes it even better.
It is true.
The Jungfrau campsite in Lauterbrunnen, the campsite is almost as good regarding facilities and all that stuff, but the surroundings are even better than Sexton, I think. This campsite feels like the perfect one to come to after you've been to something so amazing and so intense.
You've walked your socks off and now you just want to chill.
Yeah, because we've been doing 15 to 20,000 steps a day.
Oh, you were going to say miles then? Say you lying bastard.
This feels like the perfect relaxation end to an amazing trip, to be honest with you. And even though this isn't the end, this is the end of the Alps for us.
Yeah, we're heading towards the Eurotunnel after this. Gonna stop somewhere in Belgium, possibly Ghent, but That's if I can find a campsite there.
We've had a little thought, and we want to kind of summarise our trip in a discussion video at the end when we get home. And it won't be boring, it won't be too technical or all that stuff, but if you think that's a good idea, just let us know below if you think we should do that, because we've kind of got a brief idea as to what we want to do, and it gives us a good opportunity to remember our whole trip as well without watching all the other bloody videos and boring ourselves. Just let us know if you think that'd be a good idea to just, yeah, let's switch this camera off and have a beer.
Yeah, because I'm just watching all the biggest ants I've ever seen in my life crawling along the floor.
Morning. That first sunlight is just coming over the mountains from the east now. It's nearly 9 o'clock. We've just had a nearly 10-hour kip. But you don't get the sunlight in these valleys amongst the mountains until it's ready to pop up over the hills, so the light right now is pretty good. So our plan is to not stick around here for the next night as we were tempted to, because the wind has picked up, so it won't be as comfortable on the lake. But yeah, so we're just gonna have a brew, pack up, get rid of that bloody kayak and make our way closer to home. Put the kayak out last night to dry, and I woke up this morning, it's even wetter than it was when we went to bed because of all the bloody evening dew. This is gonna be a fucking nightmare. Nobody ever tells you these inflatable kayaks. They only tell you how amazing they are. They never tell you how much of a pain in the arse they are to pack away. That concludes the end of our trip at just outside Interlaken. I can't remember what the name of the place is. Looks like we might be doing a city break. That kayak was a ball ache. Right, to finish off our Switzerland trip, we've just called into a service station because we are extremely unplanned and have no food available to eat. So Sarah's just gone into the service station to pay for our fuel. Bear in mind, it's £2.25 per litre, which is about £2.20. GoPro died. So what have you got?
I'm assuming it's just a pepperami, but yeah, I've seen him in all the services and I thought, why not? Let's try a biffy.
And I've got a biffy roll with bread. This says naturally smoked. Naturally smoked with what? Smoke, obviously, but
yeah, but it'll be like a pepperami. Look, it's like a pepperami. Oh, it's like it's got a little condom on it.
Yeah, just slip it down.
I know what to do.
So yours is a pepperami, right? Let's.
And yours is a pepperami with.
I'll
bread.
get mine open and see what it's like.
Yeah, it's just a pepperami.
So mine is a very high quality bread. And I'm guessing it's just a pepperami inside.
They're buying the best snacks.
Just make sure if you have one, you have a bottle of water to hand. Because it's like eating sand.
Tasty sand.
It tastes better than sand, yeah, but it's not amazing. Right, we've got an 8-hour drive. See you in the next video.